Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning back into the show. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's like since the last video. Yeah. Anywho, today we are going to do pesto chicken bacon sandwiches. Yeah. Let's get started, shall we? Okay, we're going to start off with this one chicken breast here. I'm actually going to do a couple because I'm feeding the family, but we're going to get this one filleted, pound it out flat, get it on the marinade. Let's get started. Usually just kind of trim off even of this unwanted stuff. Just going to make a mess anyways. Just get it out of there. You want to just kind of come right down here, down the middle. They got two equal sizes like this. You want to get a Ziploc bag? I usually pour a little oil in the bag. Let's call it some lubrication. Get that moving around in there a little bit. Get it sealed up. Get the air out. Doesn't gotta be sealed up all the way. Try to get it centered. Get it centered there. Now this is where you would want to use one of those fancy meat pounders or rolling pin. I don't have any of those. I do have an old bottle of whiskey. It's empty. And I wash it off, hot water. I don't recommend using this, but this is what I got. So use the proper utensils. So this can be super loud, as you can tell. So I'm gonna do this off camera. I'm gonna do this until I have enough to make all the sandwiches. And I'll see you back then. I'm sorry to wave that at you. All right, guys, I got this chicken all filleted and pounded out nice and thin for the sandwiches. Let me show you what we're going to do next. Here we go. All nice and thin. You can kind of see the shape. Going to make like a nice thin size kind of patty shape. They're all going to go in the Ziploc. Now the sizes are all going to be a little different. But it's going to come together as it cooks. It's all going to tighten up. Like this one kind of looks like a hot mess right now. Don't worry about that. That one turned out pretty good. Look at that. Yeah. Now, pesto sauce. It's pre-prepared. So I'm gonna get a lot in there. I'm gonna reserve some. So I want to mix it with some mayo, make a pesto aioli. It's about right, probably about half the jar, which is an 8-ounce jar. Get this bag sealed up. Squeeze some of this air out. Just like any other marinade, you want to get this all moving around. All those pieces down there, but everybody needs some love, man. All the pieces need some love. All right. Now, that's gonna go in the fridge for about an hour and get all nice and happy. And then I'll see you back here later. All right, everybody, we're back. We got the chicken marinated. Now we're gonna get it down here on the flat top. Let's get started. So as you remember, we got this chicken pounded out nice and flat. We got it in that pesto marinade. I got the flat top heated up to about, I don't know, it's at medium high heat. It's kind of smoking now because there's oil on it. So we're gonna start going down with this chicken. Now, since they're pounded out flat, you can kind of do this like you would on your stovetop, like on a frying pan. They're not very thick. If these were like full size, like chicken breasts, you probably have to do them on your barbecue. Or if you did this on a cast iron pan or something like that, you'd have to finish it off in the oven after you seared them off. But since they're like nice and thin like this, we'll be able to do it right here. Like I said earlier, some of these are going to be a little bit bigger than others, and that's okay. I'm going to get a nice sear on these things. Probably let them go for about 5 minutes on each side. And we'll check the temperature. And probably the next 2 minutes I'm going to throw the bacon on. So it'll probably take about the same amount of time. Maybe I'll see you back then. Alright, we're back. We got the bacon on now. Chicken's been on for a few minutes. Go ahead and see if they're ready to flip. Starting to get nice and brown. Nice sear on it. That's what you want to see right there. You guys can see that, which I think you can. I'm going to go ahead and get them all flipped. Alright, so we're looking good. When everything's finished up, we get the bacon all done, we're going to start topping with some cheese on here, some provolone. So we'll get the ciabatta buns all grilled up. And we'll see you all then, and we'll get it all put together. Alright, we're almost finished up. We got the ciabatta buns getting all toasty out there on the flat top. We got everything finished off over here. Let me go show you. So we had these two burners on medium heat when we were cooking that stuff. And that residual heat kind of moves over, keeps everything nice and warm over here while these buns get finished off. Just take a few minutes, get a nice little color on them, make it nice and yummy. Then we're going to put it all together. And I'll see you then. Alright friends, we're at the end of the journey. Now off camera, when I said in the very first part of the video that I reserved some of that pesto sauce, mixed in with about a half a cup of mayonnaise and probably about 2 or 3 tablespoons of that pesto. Just stir it all up. This is going to be our dressing. It's going to tie it all together. It's going to be super good. So let's get it made. Let's go. Alright, so we got our ciabatta nice and toasted. We're going to go on with some of this sauce. Just a little bit. Don't get crazy. Now we got that chicken breast. Provolone cheese all melty on there and the crunchy bacon. That goes on. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Now we gotta try it. That's the fun part. So now it's time to try. Yeah, we made these quite a few times here. They're pretty good. Let's go in. You always try to grab one napkin, you grab like 5. The ciabatta, with it like toasted off on the flat top, it's like the perfect vessel for this. It kind of holds the integrity of it with the sauce. The star of the show though is the pesto, the marinade, and then with the pesto aioli, it mixes so well with the chicken. And then the bacon gets that kind of crispiness, that different texture, a little smokiness. Dude, you guys got to make these at home. Trust me. Yep. Make these at home. Your family will love you. Your friends will love you. Just take my word for it. Until next time, later.